Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how I revamped my first ever wig that I got like 7 years ago. So if you're interested in seeing how I revamped this wig, this gorgeous quality, then please keep on watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And this video is going to be fully detailed and I hope you enjoy. So I'm going to be using these products to dye the wig. I'm going to be using the Inecto red hair dye. I'm not sure if I'm going to use all 3 packets, but yeah, this is all that I'm going to be using. And this is the wig. On camera it looks very red, but honestly it's giving very gingery because I did wash it recently and the color came out. I've had this wig for a good 6 years, so yeah, it's only been dyed like twice by an expert, not me, but I'm gonna be attempting to dye it again because I wanted to go back to being that true red that it was back in 2019. I've actually had this wig longer than that, actually 7 years, but I've had it dyed for a good 6 years. It's been like this for 6 years, but its original color was not this. So the hairdresser did bleach the hair and dye it, and then after I washed it, the color came out, and then she re-dyed it again, and then I washed it again, and the color came out. It still looks pretty decent, but honestly I don't want this orangey type of red, so wish me luck. So as you guys can see on my mannequin head, I did put a plastic because yeah, I want to protect my mannequin head from getting stained by the dye. And excuse my ashy hands, guys. And then this is what I put on the floor because this is permanent dye, so you don't want to get this on your furniture or anything. Yeah, so as you guys can see, the lace was a bit stained. So the person that dyed this wig didn't really protect the lace, but honestly I did not mind because it didn't really affect my installs back then. But I am going to protect the lace since I'm going to be the one who's re-dyeing this wig. I'm going to spray got to be glued. I'm going to spray about maybe 4 coats, and I'm going to be blow drying it with my blow dryer in between. So yeah, you really want to do this when you're dyeing any type of hair. So I've already put down the first layer of got to be. I just want to show you guys doing that again, and I'm doing this on my kitchen counter because I don't have like a good layout anywhere else in the house, in my apartment. So yeah, I'm not a professional at this, so yeah, so you just want to put like a thick coating to protect your lace. And I did hot comb the hair back already, and I did straighten it because I want this to be easier for me when I'm applying the color. So going in with my blow dryer. So I've pinned down the wig again, and I'm going to now prep the dye. And back then, guys, I really didn't know how to cut lace, and I did cut a little too much, and I don't know what happened here, to be honest. I really don't know what happened, but there's like a hole here, not a hole, but like an overplucked area, a bald spot. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I really don't know what I did because this was my first ever wig, and it was like a natural color wig. I just decided I wanted it to be red, and I went to the salon and I had it dyed a long time ago. So yeah, I'm gonna attempt to revive it, and hopefully it will go back to being beautiful again. So now I'm gonna go ahead and prep the dye. So for the dye, I'm gonna be mixing it in this bowl. I'm gonna be taking this Inecto cream colorant, and then I'm going to be mixing it with this color developer, and I'm going to be applying the dye with this brush, and I'm going to be mixing everything together with this plastic spoon. So originally I got like 3 packets, but I didn't know how much I will actually need. And then here are my clips and some gloves. It comes with gloves, but I prefer to use my own gloves, which are the latex gloves, because I feel like their gloves are like plastic and they're too wide for my hands, they're too big for my hands. And then after that, after coloring the hair, I'm gonna rinse it off, and then I'm gonna apply this Tresemme moisture rich conditioner, and then I'm gonna let it air dry. So yeah, I'll be back later to show you guys when I've applied the color. So as you guys can see, I've mixed the cream colorant and the developer. So yeah, you want the consistency to be like this, and then I'm just gonna let this sit for a good 5 minutes, just so that the ingredients can fully, you know, absorb each other or whatever, or mix together fully. And then I'm going to then start applying this dye, and I've used only 1 packet so far of the Inecto ruby red color, and I'm honestly going to build up as I go, because I didn't want to put all 3 packets in this bowl, because I don't know how much I'm actually going to need for the entire wig. So I'm gonna just work with 1 packet at a time. As you guys can see, it has changed color after 5 minutes. It's like this purplish color now. So I'm gonna go ahead and start applying the color on the wig. So I've sectioned out the wig. This is the first track, the first 2 tracks, and I'm gonna begin coloring them. So this is the wig after I've fully applied the hair dye, and so far it's looking pretty good. I hope it comes out as like a darker red, because that's what I'm going for, not like an orangey gingery red. So yeah, I went in with all 3 packets of the Inecto hair dye. So I'm letting this sit for a good 45 minutes. So this is what the wig looks like after I've straightened it. And I plucked the hairline a little bit. This color is absolutely gorgeous, and now let's get into the install. So I did a bald cap, because obviously we're wearing a color wig, you have to do a bald cap. So I'm starting out with my Isoplus edge control gel, and I'm using an old toothbrush to push my hairs back, and I'm going to be doing my bald cap with an HD wig cap. These are the best for bald caps because they stretch out and they don't irritate your head, like they don't pull back your edges. These are perfect for when you want to do your bald cap. So now I'm just blow drying that edge control before going in with my wig cap. I'm wiping the excess makeup on my forehead because that glue is not going to stick if I don't do that. And ideally you want to do your install before you do your makeup, but because, you know, I was filming, I always just do my makeup first. So now I'm just putting on my HD wig cap, and I'm cutting some holes by my ears. Excuse the lighting shift, guys. Trust me, in my next video you guys are gonna see a difference because I got a light. I got really sick and tired of the natural lighting ruining my videos, but especially on this day, like I was fed up. I don't know if you guys can actually see on my face that, yeah, I was irritated. But anyways, so I'm going in with the Glamour spray, the purple and red one, and I went in with about 2 layers because I wanted my bald cap to stay down. I did not want it to shift, and it literally stayed down. It literally stayed down throughout my entire install. So yeah, I recommend that you do maybe like 2 layers to make sure that that bald cap does not move.
I've been trying to call. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through withdrawals. You don't even have to do too much. You can turn me on with just a touch. Baby, I look around and since city's cold and empty, no one's around to judge me.
Going in now with my Signature Cosmetics stick foundation in the shade Caramello, and I'm just gonna be applying that all over my cap, especially in the front. So now I'm cutting off that excess cap that we don't need, and I had to actually do this off camera because I was struggling to see. I am short-sighted and I don't have like proper vision of what I'm doing when I do my videos. Even though my camera is a mirrorless camera, it's still not enough for me to see properly. And also I have my iPhone on the side, which is recording my reels. So yeah, but my vision is just not perfect, guys. So please excuse me, please excuse that. But you guys can actually see what I'm doing. I am just cutting that lace, and I made sure that I cut it very, very close to my hairline because, like I said, the wig that I'm going to be installing today, there was a lot of lace that I had initially cut out. So yeah, I just wanted everything to just match. Now I'm going in with my rubbing alcohol, and I am just removing more makeup because when you apply the glue, you want to place it on your cap as well as on your skin for that perfect melt. And today I went in with the San hair glue. It was my first time using it, and I did about, I think I did like 2 layers, and it's a pretty decent glue. But I did go in heavy with the Glamour spray that I showed you guys in the beginning part of the video, so I can't really tell what actually kept the wig down more. Was it the glue or was it the adhesive spray? But anyways, I had this install for a good 6 days, and with minimal lifting, to be honest, with very, very minimal lifting on the sides. So I was actually happy with this combo. This is my secret to, actually it's not even a secret, it's a hack that I actually discovered, where you put on your glue and then you spray on the adhesive spray. It literally holds that wig down, you guys. Like, I was actually very impressed with how this combo worked. So I went in with more glue on some of the pieces of lace that were lifting, and now I'm taking my lace melt band and I'm double melting for a good 15 minutes. Usually if I'm not filming, I would keep it on for longer, but because I was filming and chasing that natural lighting, I had to keep it on for 10 to 15 minutes. So now I'm going in with my glamour spray once again. I really want that wig to literally melt, even though there's minimal lace, which is great. I don't mind minimal lace. However, I felt like the wig was looking a little bumpy, even though I did pluck it. But yeah, this wig is still a work in progress, but I really don't mind how this install came out. So I went in with the lace melt band once again, and this time I kept it on for like maybe 5 minutes. Yeah, I think I wanted to use this time. Actually, I kept it on for longer than that because this was the time where I started working on my parting. This wig was bumpy as hell, you guys. So I went in quite a lot with my hot comb, and I had to because otherwise it was not going to be flat. And I'm obsessed with like flat installs. So I'm just taking my hot comb. This is the Safeway hot comb, one of my favorites as well. And I am just pressing down that hair. I want my middle part to just be perfect. So now I'm sectioning out the left and the right side, and I'm hot combing it section by section because I was not feeling this whole bumpiness that was going on. So I literally had to do this. I didn't apply any product up until I got to the top of the frontal because I didn't want it to be greasy, you know. So I just went in with the hot comb on its own, and I think the last 2 layers at the top, that's when I went in with my wax stick just to sleek it out even more. So you definitely want to do this, you guys. Like, it really makes a huge difference, especially if your wig is bumpy. Yeah, this really makes a huge difference. I did cut out the clips where I was doing the same thing on the other side because I just felt like this video was going to be way too long. So now I'm just taking off my lace melt band and I'm fixing my parting. I didn't know if I wanted to do baby hairs with this install because I love me some good baby hairs, but it just looked so much better without them. So now I'm just working on the front part, and I am hot combing that to the back. Yeah, I feel like I still need to pluck this wig a little more. The next time I install it, I'll definitely pluck it a little more just to make it look more natural. But yeah, I'm really obsessed with this color, this burgundy color, you guys. Like, it's just so beautiful. So yeah, as you guys can see, I'm going in over and over again with my hot comb because I needed it to be nice and flat. So now I'm going in with the same foundation, the stick foundation, and I'm applying that onto the lace because I wanted to blend more with my skin. And then I'm gonna be using my melting spray and my Isoplus spritz. You guys already know that combo. And then I'm gonna blow dry that and go in with my lace melt band once again. Going in now with the L'Oreal Elvive serum / oil. I absolutely love this serum. It's one of my favorites, and a little goes a long way. I did already straighten this hair, but I wanted to just sleek it a little bit more now that it's on my head. And I'm going in with my Tresemme heat protectant spray, and I am flat ironing this hair to give it that salon fresh type of look. I absolutely love this new straightener that I got from Reflections, because their hot comb is pretty hot. Even their straightener is very hot, so I was quite happy with that. Now I'm going in with my Argan oil hair mousse, and I'm applying that at the top to keep those flyaways down. And then taking my Clicks Firm Hold as per usual, and I'm applying that and then hot combing all those products into the hair, because we love a sleek look up in here.
This verse starts as my snipers hit their marks and your guards fall down from a rifle to the heart like clap, clap. Let them fall slow. I know you had your fears, you could let them out.
I'm taking a concealer and I'm applying that on my parting just to brighten it up. And yeah, you guys, look at how this install came out, how gorgeous this install came out.
Open up the door for me. Couple stares, couple texts, couple dates, couple I think that we're ready, couple I think we should wait.
Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Mwah.